best saffron fragrances I've come across so far in the market. It's a bit of a weird name, B683. Now, I don't like these kind of names, you know. I'm gonna be level with you guys. I don't like these names, you know. Like, it sounds like a periodic table. I don't like this categorization, you know. This is not a finance. This is, you know, a perfume. You know, keep it simple with all due respect. So let me spray it and let's get straight into it, you know, on the strip sample. That is the go-to from now on. What I initially get is saffron, but it's got that peppery vibe to it as well, and that nutmeg. But more than anything, it's the chili. It's a very linear scent. So I think I've tried it once or twice on my skin. Under dry down, it's so elegant but sophisticated. It's a very linear scent, in my opinion. It's so consistent throughout the day. It's very linear. When it kind of you know, dries down, it doesn't change much the DNA of it, I would say. And one thing I will say, though, this is I have the privilege of actually, you know, smelling actual raw saffron. It's not that kind of raw presence of saffron you're smelling here. It's more of a, I would say, synthetic saffron, but synthetic in the sense that it's very pleasant to smell. It's not overly synthetic, if you know where I'm coming from with this, you know. So, you know, and on top of that, you know, shout out to my guy Saman at Harrods. You know, he's the reason I got this, because this is not cheap. And you know, I think because he knew I was already, he decided to, you know, be a good compatriot and give me a whole, you know, sample. So shout out to someone at Harrods. You know who you are. So yeah, it's one of those scents. It's very classy, elegant, sophisticated. Would I rock this throughout the day? Probably not. I say it's more of an evening scent, you know, going out. And just bear in mind, the projection is not overly strong for this. So if you're expecting amazing and, you know, loud projection and, you know, everlasting sillage, is not that kind of scent. I would say it's a very safe, neutral powered scent, you know, if that makes sense. You know, it's not overly powered, and that's what I like about it. It's got that kind of balanced refinery to it, which gives it that classiness, you know, in comparison to something which is overly projecting in saffron. So I like it. The juice looks lovely as well. Yeah, I definitely recommend it, you know.